Hey, what's up? Ninja World releases tomorrow for global, and a lot of people are kind of worried because it's kind of a gimmicky Ninja World, like you need some units to do it. Not necessarily specific units, but units that do certain things. Examples of that would be Map 3 and Map 9. Map 3, I have it open here. You have this Gara, which it has a barrier. It doesn't show a barrier, but you need to deal over 90,000 damage for him to die. So, what you can do is nuke him. But I'm gonna get into that first in just a second. I wanna go map to map. First map. This is a standard map. They don't have much health. They die off of one Mada jutsu, so they don't have much health. But what you can do on this map is... Why is this out of order? What you can do on this map is kind of stall, do some ultra combos and give chakra to a unit that hits everyone in the map or most people in the map. And why I say that is because on the second map you see that there's a bunch of enemies. They don't particularly hit too hard, they don't particularly have the most amount of health, but this is the map that you should get 80 plus hits. If you don't know, whenever you hit 80 plus hits ultra combo, you get extra 1000 coins. Maybe you're initial game and you don't know that. So what I do is I get chakra for Jin and Sasuke. Jin and Sasuke hits the whole map and he's a body type, so he's gonna be killing everyone. So I'm gonna get some alternatives for that in case you don't have Jin and Sasuke. Jin and Sasuke isn't the best. I just use him for that. I haven't found someone that would be better. Maybe Hashirama would if I layer break him, but I don't feel like layer breaking Hashirama. So some alternatives would be the new Naruto, Final Valley. He's pretty good, but of course most people won't have him, so... Another one would be Hashirama, the Blazing Bash Hashirama. He hits the whole map, but I would take him only if it's unawakened because then he gets the healing, and also when he hits the whole map he has a 60% chance of immobilization. And how many people are in the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... he won't be hitting for 80, huh? That's unfortunate. So he won't be hitting for 80, but he's still gonna kill everyone if you don't mind not hitting 80. Hashirama, as I said, he's hitting most of everyone. He's not gonna be hitting these two, but he's gonna be hitting most of them. And you can even stall if you wanna keep these two. What I do with Jin and Sasuke is just for speed purposes. I just bruise through it. Who else? Sasuke, of course, he hits most of the map. I don't think he can kill with just a jutsu, but he can get the 80 hits and really damage them. And I think I'm done with it. And of course you can use Mada. Mada's ultimate is hit everyone, and also Rinnegan Sasuke. Mada's ultimate hits everyone, I just don't use him because I want to save him for map 4. And since we got that out of the way, now map 3. Map 3 is I have this Gara that you need to do 90,000 damage to damage. So you can see that there is a kind of a chakra effect here. Whenever you put your team there, the whole team is gonna get full chakra. Not the whole team, the front line is gonna get full chakra. So what I do is I bring a Kakashi. The Kakashi is one of the hardest hitters on Heart, if not the hardest hitter on Heart. And Obito, so I boost up Kakashi, and I also have her Chino in the back giving a 250 attack boost as a buddy. But you can also do is, and I may not find it very easily because they're not very high. Let's see this, you can bring units. I find someone else to also give an example, that would be nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm not finding anyone because these units are not particularly very good, so they won't be very high in the tier list. Okay, I won't find, but okay, any unit that has this creates something in the field that does a stacked amount of damage. They bypass this Gara effect that you can only deal 90,000 damage over. They bypass it, so what you can do is have a team with, for example, this Sasuke. He is purchasable in the grain shop. I don't recommend buying him, but if you bought him or if you pulled him, very good. Another unit is the, she's not here, but... Oh, does this one do it? I don't think she does, but... she should be in the tier list. I don't know why. I don't know why she's not here, but... That's... wiki. The Tsunade... the PvP shop Tsunade also... It's not this one, this is the one that I opened. Oh, she doesn't do it. So this PvP Tsunade also does it, where she, on her ultimate, she does 2000 damage on the acid area. Same thing as the Takasasuke, and also does the Blazing Bash Tsunade. I think she needs to be awakened, but her normal jutsu does it too. I don't know exactly how much needs to deal, but a lot of people on my Discord have been telling me that that's how they've been doing it. But of course you can nuke him. It's these two options. Whatever you have to do. I'm nuking him because I think it's more easier. I don't know. So next up, we have the Kurama with the Madara. I don't know what Madara does on his ultimate because I never came to a point where I saw his ultimate. I always kill him first. What I do is I just use Madara's ultimate because then the Heart Madara here is gonna get immobilized, and I just spam. Pretty much I just spam. I never focused on Madara, but if you have to focus on Madara, I would, because normally these units are not very strong, but they can be an annoyance. I remember, I don't remember actually which ninja it was, but there was a Nobito that whenever he jutsu'd, he would switch seal, help seal, and jutsu seal you. So this Madara could be an annoyance just like that. So if you can't focus just on Kurama and him at the same time with AoE, you can do that. Okay, after this, we have this map. I've again never seen what they do. The only thing that I know that they do is that on combos, on attack combos, they give you slip damage. So what I do is I use Shin and Sasuke to hit the whole map. Other units also can do it. I would prefer to have an ultimate, by the way, on this, not normal jutsu, like to just kill and like leave it at that. Shin and Sasuke is good because it's gonna be killing 2 of the units. And then also Kakashi would be nice because it's most likely gonna kill everyone. Maybe not her, but he's most likely gonna kill everyone. Kabuto would be very good. I think he can hit everyone if I'm not mistaken. Let me see the distance. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think he can hit everyone. Never mind. Where is Rinnegan? Rinnegan Sasuke is the one that I used to use. Because he can hit everyone, and not only that, but he also immobilizes everyone and drags all together, so then he wouldn't kill everyone, but I would finish them with Kaguya because she has a small AoE. So that's something that I used to do as well. Rinnegan Sasuke is very good for that. Who else here with a good AoE that can do something like that? But I think you get what I mean. Just use a very good AoE that can kill at least 2 of them. If not kill, at least damage by a lot. This Naruto starts off always using the jutsu, but his jutsu is like 800 damage, is not very much. So next map. So this boss fight. Whenever I jumped in this boss fight, I didn't know what this did because it's kind of a new thing. So what this does, this claw here, is it does a kind of a ultimate here. It's very close. So as long as you're kind of far away, it won't hit you. And this hand, it does a circle damage here. So as long as you're here, in this top left corner, you won't be hit by this or this. And then what this mouth does, it does like a square. I wouldn't say this kind of a square damage here that does slip damage that you can't avoid, but it doesn't do enough damage to the point where you die. And don't go for the claws. The claws have way too much health for you to kill them. So just focus on the boss and ignore the claws. That's the best advice I can give. For that, I would bring some skill units. I mean, 1 skill unit. I wouldn't suggest having more than 1 skill unit. 1 skill unit that is very good is the last Naruto. He's gonna be very good and helpful, not just for this boss, but for your Killer Bee map 7. And also, other good units would be Utsakata. He's very good anyways. Also would be helpful for Killer Bee. Kabuto, and someone else, and Obito, of course. And Obito, but I would say that Obito overall is not very good for this ninja. He's helpful if you don't have Kabuto or Utsakata or that's Naruto, but if you do have them, I would suggest bringing them instead. So after that, we have the Killer Bee. So about the Killer Bee, what I do is I tank Killer Bee with the last Naruto. Because last Naruto has a lot of damage reduction, and also whenever he jutsus, he ignores jutsus back. And the thing about Killer Bee is that a lot of people have been asking me, well, why don't you just nuke him with 36 best Obito? The thing is that Sage 6 Pass Obito, although he does a lot of damage, it doesn't do enough to kill Killer B. Killer B is still, I think he does like 60% of his health, so he will still be with a lot of health. So I would either bring the last Naruto, if you have a max duped, or Utakata, because again, Utakata, if you go back to him, Utakata has damage reduction to his body, and not only that, but also Utakata will do sleep damage, which is very helpful for Killer B because Killer B has a lot of health. So if you can sleep damage him, that's very useful. Of course, with the wombo combo too. I would say, as long as you have a good passive healing, he won't kill you. But he does like 3 jutsus in a row, so be careful with that. Don't let him jutsu other units than the one that you're using to tank. Yeah, that's about it. So, map 8. You're gonna have to kill this bottom part. You're gonna have to. So, bringing a heart unit that does a good amount of damage is very good. I'm bringing Kage because, of course, not only she's gonna do a lot of damage, but she heals for 700 per turn, which is a lot. But other units that can replace her are again Hashirama. Hashirama heals for 450 per turn. The thing about Blazing Bash units is that most people, when they get them, they just awaken them and leave it as Blazing Awoken. But Hashirama is extremely good. And then we have Mada and also the last Naruto. Those would be probably the best picks. Kakashi. The thing about Kakashi is that he doesn't have any healing. And healing is very important, so he doesn't have any healing. Well, Naruto does have healing. Most people that got Naruto will dupe him now anyways. Mother doesn't even need dupes. He's just very good without dupes. But you'll be having less healing, of course. But if it's what you got, it's what you're gonna use, you know? And then we have Hashirama again. 450 healing per turn. It's the whole map. Very, very good indeed. And then after you kill the bottom part, you're gonna have to deal with the acid. So just stay here in the bottom. You're gonna be attacked by this middle part, which again is not worth going for because it has more health than the boss itself. So you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to be tanking their attacks. You can see that I'm bringing another team here is because when I took these screenshots, it was like the first or second day, and I was still perfecting my team. This is the best thing that I came up with, or at least for my box. Of course, everyone's box is different. So you shouldn't attack this, but deal with the attacks, tank whatever you need. I normally just leave Naruto, Sasuke, and Naruto out because Sasuke has a damage reduction field skill, and Naruto is gonna be tanking, of course, because it's body, and of course it has the damage reduction. And Naruto is better than Kage for tanking because Kage has types advantage. And so just keep damaging here. Don't be here because whenever she jutsus, the acid that she's gonna be putting out does 1000 damage per turn per unit that stays here, and and the more you go into the fight, it's gonna be doing more and more damage, 500 each time. So it comes to a point. The maximum I saw was 2500, but 2 turns in there, you're dead. So just don't step in the acid. That's the best advice I can give. So map after that. This is the map that scares people. Whenever the Ninja Road came, there was a person in my chat that was using mods, and he told me that this map was impossible because they didn't bring the right units. So they're gonna be putting up a 50,000 damage barrier. You're gonna have to destroy it to then do damage, and you can do damage with units that are other than Bravery and Wisdom. So the best units to bring for this are Sage 6 Pass Mother, Sage Mode Naruto, because Sage Mode Naruto ignores barriers, and Sage 6 Pass Naruto. Sage 6 Pass Naruto breaks barriers on his normal jutsu. Again, Sage Mode Naruto ignores barriers altogether, so he's good for stalling. Whenever you kill 3 of them, you can leave one in stall for your ultimates for F10. And Sage 6 Pass Mother also removes barriers on his normal jutsu, being AoE as well. So that's what you can do. And again, don't damage them with body, skill, or heart. You're gonna take the whole damage back. When I did it the first time on stream, I jutsu them with Kage and died. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then this map 9 can be very difficult for people that don't have a lot of units that will destroy / ignore barriers. And here's the thing, they did it so Naruto and Sasuke can like ignore barriers, like because Naruto on his ultimate, he removes barriers, right? Yeah, he removes barriers. And Sasuke has an ability that destroys barriers. But you're gonna take the damage back anyways, so what's the point of having that? I don't get it. But next map and last map is the Susanoo. So you're gonna have to break the Susanoo shield. Again, bringing a Heart Looker is going to be very helpful. I already talked about Heart Looker, so I don't see the point of doing it again. But bringing a Heart Looker to take the shield off is very good. One Kage ultimate and some other jutsus is enough to kill. And then you're gonna have to deal with the boss. So whenever he Totsuka Blades, which is his danger, he will Jutsu Seal, Switch Seal, and immobilize one of your units. And he's gonna be doing it twice, okay? So whenever he does the Totsuka Blade, he immobilizes for 1 turn, Jutsu Seals for 2 turns, and Switch Seals for 3 turns if I'm not mistaken. And he does it twice. So if he does that twice in the same unit, he's gonna have the effect duplicated, of course. So normally I choose a lane to take that, and my lane to take that normally is Shino Sasuke and Sejimon Naruto because they are the ones that will do the least. I can't let Mada and Kage take it because they're gonna be the ones doing the most amount of damage. So to be honest, I'll just get a lane to take it, and mine is Shino Sasuke because there's a body in it, and you know it's gonna come because they're gonna say danger, and just the lane he's gonna pick is the one closest to him, and the one more above, I guess. Also, if you're new to the game, you don't know how Susanoo works, if you stay here in the bottom left, you won't get damaged by the normal attack, only by the danger, okay? So, thank you guys for watching, I hope this helps. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sakura also removes barriers, I forgot. Sakura, for map 9, I completely forgot. For map 9, Sakura also removes barriers on her ultimate, so that's pretty good. The thing is that it doesn't have to be a unit that is bravery or wisdom to remove the barriers. I was checking if you did. But you're gonna take the damage back, so it's good to be bravery or wisdom. If you have a unit that does it, being wisdom, I don't know any. But if you do, then you can bring that. So, thank you guys for watching, hope this helps, and please just fucking subscribe.